Hello, everybody. So next week, then we'll be seeing each other in school, which will be wonderful, and actually gives an opportunity to go through lots of things that we've started off kind of through this kind of online medium, but actually be able to sit there and have a conversation with you and show you exactly how it's working. That would be really, really useful. It'll be a great opportunity to kind of move things forward as we can. It's not that we're running out of content to do just now, but what I'm kind of really aware of is either bits that we've done, bits that we've done but we need some more face-to-face support with, and then there's bits of content which I just haven't touched with the barge pole because until I can see face-to-face to have a contact and have like a proper conversation with you about them, there's no point in doing any of those things. So what I wanted to do is do some kind of more review work this week, but to sort of tackle it from a different direction, looking very much in terms of practicals. So what you've got are 4 practical questions. Now this is what paper 3 would look like, as well as the optional unit at the end of your Year 13 exams. So they kind of take bits of content that you know, but then they're looking at a particular practical, and they're doing lots of those things about graph drawing skills, talking about certainties and resolution, things like that, mixed in with some of that content. So the content is there, and you've already covered the content, which is good. In terms of support, I've put a few videos and a few kind of links to things like how to calculate percentage change or percentage uncertainty, but it's very much about you looking at that question in front of you and having to think about what it can be. I mean, I think the question of pulleys isn't even directly content from the course. You're not expected to know anything about pulleys. What you're expected to do is have a read the question and go, oh, I can do that and I can work out this equation. So I've kind of reduced the amount of content this week. Some bits you might find really easy and absolutely fly through. There's other bits I can see you kind of scratching your head for a little period of time, and that's fine. Ask for help and I'll pick back answers as soon as I can. The Google Sheet with ideas about what you want to do when we're in school is still there and it's still live, so keep on just chucking things up there as and when. I'll kind of put nice coherent order together on that, and what I'll do is this time next week when I kind of post this video, I'll kind of make it really clear what we're going to do on the Wednesday when we see each other, just so you can kind of get ahead, have a little look at some of the ideas and make sure that you're kind of all guns blazing when you come in, so we can make this 2 hours really, really effective. The other thing we've been asked to do by the Sixth Form team is to kind of have some kind of assessment and feedback thing that we're going to do now. I've been giving you regular feedback on your work, and I hope you found that useful. But what would be really useful, at least in terms of how the Sixth Form team are thinking, is to kind of almost have a grade. Where are you at just now? Are you in the kind of right place? Have you been affected by the time you've been to school? Because we know you will have been, and we can then have a really good plan about what to do to go forward. I've got no idea how to do that effectively, to make it fair, to make it useful. And what I'm also really aware of is we had to put in grades this year, estimated grades. So those students were sitting exams. We don't know what your assessments are going to look like next year. So every kind of assessment type thing we do just now is really, really important. So we've got to kind of balance the making it really useful and finding out useful information, but I don't want you panicking. I don't want you thinking, oh God, this is going to get towards my end, because it isn't going to be the be all and end all. So what I think we'll do is when I see you next week, we can have a proper chat in person about what do we want to get out of this, how can we make it really useful, and do things so that when we get back in September, in whatever form that may be, we can make it as effective as possible, as useful as possible. If you haven't seen on the list, we're over at Futures next week in one of the labs. If anyone who's going to be used, I'll be studying there, so come and find me as and when. And as ever, any problems, don't hesitate to get in contact. Take care.